Today in the battle arena, two cold-blooded killers. Two savages who will tear you to shreds and got a nice healing factor to go with it. Sabertooth versus Killer Croc. So who's coming out on top here? Who wins? Let's find out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button while you're at it. If we're going to be HGTV, we're going to need your help, so please go subscribe. Helps out a ton. Go join the fight. And now let's actually talk about the fight. And I want to start out by focusing on Killer Croc, because I think he might be a little undersold just by most people. And you can't really knock them for that, because he's a Batman villain, and so he's going to be beat by Batman and Robin and all that. But really, it's also weird, because he should be crazy powerful. I mean, he's a legit human crocodile man. And it looks like DC has been making a concentrated effort to make Killer Croc stronger and stronger and more powerful. Now, well, according to Batman, guy's strong enough to easily lift a school bus. He's able to run through concrete walls. He can easily stomp the crap out of some cars, rip open bank vaults, all that. But then we get to that Justice League versus Suicide Squad event and some of the stuff going on in DC Rebirth. Because Killer Croc's now squaring off against Aquaman. King of the Seas, Lord of the Seven Oceans, that guy. And I'm not saying that Croc is actually a match for Aquaman, because if he was, then putting up against Sabertooth isn't a good fight. What I am saying is that Croc got some good hits on Aquaman. He's also plenty tough, just a giant, weird, crazy, bulletproof crocodile man. And I'm serious, bullets just literally don't affect him. He's had buildings collapse on top of them, explosions directly to the face don't seem to bother him too much. He's even fallen out of massive skyscrapers before. Then, like I said earlier, DC really is making a concentrated effort to make Killer Croc more and more powerful. I mean, let's flip back to that Aquaman fight. Croc just wasn't landing punches on Aquaman. Arthur was also landing punches on him, and Croc was taking them. But let's just say that was a one-off showing, just an unusually high performance from Killer Croc. Well then, how do you explain the time he took a punch from Supergirl and went flying? Maybe or by the time where he took a punch from General Zod. Yeah, the days where Batman is able to just clown on him, well, those look like they're long gone. He's got a healing factor, to the point where he can even straight up regrow arms and legs. He can rip people straight in half, nothing but blood and guts, eat people whole. The dude is just a savage. Only problem is, Sabertooth is just kind of better in every way. Well, maybe not strength. Killer Croc is probably still stronger. But everything else that matters, Sabertooth has it. Like, look at durability. Sabertooth has taken punches from Hulk and Weapon X. Basically Hulk with big old Wolverine claws. He can completely ignore being shot and stabbed all over. Makes no difference to him. And that's just some of it. He can be burned, electrocuted, blown up, and exploded. He can be shot with big old energy blast. None of it can put him down. And that's not even really talking about his healing factor. I mean, sure, that plays a role in it, but also his healing factor is just something else altogether. He's got a better healing factor than Wolverine. He can heal from all sorts of attacks in just seconds, do it almost instantaneously, and I really do mean all sorts of attacks. His claws are able to slice through metal, tear through Ultron drones and Sentinels, and even Luke Cage, Hulk, and Juggernaut. So yeah, good luck to Croc going up against those things. He's going to be sliced up and down for sure. And that's not all. Sabertooth isn't just some ruthless killer. He's cold, he's calculating, he's vicious. The guy has decades of martial arts and fighting experience. He's way more skilled than you'd believe. And I think that, along with a combination of his claws and his healing factor, is what's going to do it here. It's going to tip the scales in his favor. I don't think Killer Croc's regeneration is going to really have any chance to keep up with the kind of damage he's going to be receiving from Sabertooth. While meanwhile, this is basically just a really enjoyable workout for Victor. Sabertooth wins. But what do y'all think? Sound off in the comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Who do you think wins this fight? Sabertooth or Killer Croc? Who do you want to see fight next? sound off down there. Also, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe button, really do, and turn notifications from the DanCo army, and I will see y'all next time.